This is me. I'm a hobby climber. The picture is taken from the area where I grew up. In Norway, it's called Romsdalen. This was a challenging journey. Security was my top concern when climbing. I had to rely on my skills and my equipment. The same is for going mobile for businesses. You need to have the right tools and skills to manage it. My name is Kurt Iben Christiansen. I'm part of the EMEA Mobility Pre-Sales team. I will be presenting and demonstrating SAP Mobile Secure, which is a suite of applications in the area of enterprise mobility management. SAP Fiori is the new and modern user interface for all SAP applications. It is a mobile-enabled, meaning that you can access your business application through a mobile device. Other application vendors are moving in the same direction. Managing and securing the mobile journey gets more important. You would not want to leave the security to the end users themselves. Therefore, companies should implement and enforce mobile policies to all of their employees. Possibly also, you could leverage functionality from SAP Mobile Secure when dealing with business partners and also with your customers. What if your employees could would bring their own devices, possibly get a new device, and be automatically configured within a couple of minutes with applications, with security, with the necessary configurations, made very easily for the end user? What if your development team can focus on user experience, functionality, and leave enterprise security to a simple policy defined by the application security administrator in a couple of minutes and applied to your applications without writing any code? What if your employees could access securely your backend systems through SAP Fiori, secured and managed by SAP Mobile Secure, and access the systems with all the devices available no matter where you are? What if your people could instantly share a large cut drawing with your business partners securely on any device and also get access to corporate systems even when there is no coverage? SAP offers a complete set of solutions in the area of enterprise mobility management, supporting all the major operating systems such as iOS, Android, and Windows. We are working very close with all the major vendors like Apple, Samsung, Google, and Microsoft in order to support all available APIs and device features. The solution consists of mobile content management to ensure that your users get access to all of their documents, even the documents that are stored in corporate content systems like Active Directory, SharePoint, OpenText, SAP, Alfresco, and others. And also get the possibility to share and work on those documents on any device, even when there is no coverage. Mobile app management offering is a brandable, localizable, and secure enterprise app store that makes it easy for companies to simply push their mobile apps into the hands of their employees, but possibly also to business partners and consumers or customers. Mobile app security helps to secure your mobile apps in seconds without writing any code. And admin defines and apply policies such as data encryption, copy and paste protection, app passcode policies, etc. Traditional MDM, for short called mobile device management, is covered with advanced capabilities supporting Android for Works, Samsung Knox, etc., where you, as the administrator, could enforce device passcode policy, remotely configure email, Wi-Fi settings, restrictions, etc. As part of the solution, one could also add features so that, for instance, only compliant devices are allowed to synchronize email and access corporate Wi-Fi networks. All of this is provided as a cloud service with SAP Cloud. Secure cloud service which multiple data centers, hence companies do not have to install and configure their own servers. It is a subscription-based pricing, meaning that there is no upfront investment needed. As said, it's a cloud-based offering where the users, admin, and help desk can access all needed services from a portal. It securely connects to the company's backend systems like LDAP or certificate authorities or Active Directory, and this enables companies to leverage their existing infrastructure for authentication, group assignment, etc. In addition, one can configure the system so that when a user, for instance, is disabled in Active Directory, all the enterprise settings, apps, and configurations will be automatically removed from his devices. I will now demonstrate the solution using different roles. First, I will act as the end user and show the enrollment process and how he or she can do self-services on the solution. Then I will show how an administrator could easily add application to the portal and also how he could brand and manage the self-service portal. The app security administrator can easily wrap or secure an existing application using a simple policy with no coding. We will investigate this process as well. Imagine that I'm a new employee at a company and that I brought my device to it, or possibly I've got a brand new one. I want to have access to all my applications and get my device auto-configured. In addition, I want to have access to all my files securely in my device and also browse corporate content systems if I want to. In case I have lost my device, I would like to have the possibility to remotely lock it or wipe the device even. Okay, let's have a look. So I'm now mirroring my device here. So if I go to settings, general for instance, I can see that there is no MDM profile being applied. Also, I don't have any email configured, and I only have my applications, private applications basically. Okay, so in this case I've received an email from my admin, or this could be basically any link. I click on activate now. It will then connect to this self-service portal. It has recognized me as Kurt. I can also select my language here. I will stay with English and I click on get started. Now I'm asked to put in a password or create a password. Basically, this is only needed when I have not connected to an enterprise backend system, such as, for instance, Active Directory. And this password has to comply with the password policy defined by the administrator. Okay, so now I've got the first terms and conditions. So basically, this is something that the company has defined. This is the policy for mobile usage. And you could choose whether you would like to have this as part of the enrollment or not. Okay, I accept this. I click on accept. I confirm my user details. And also here are some settings. Do I want to be notified if there are new applications on the App Store, corporate App Store? Okay, in this case, no. Finish. Now I basically have one option here to enroll. So basically, by enrolling, meaning that to get my device configured for enterprise use, meaning to get all the necessary settings, security, etc. Yes, I trust this. And also be able to push application down to the device. Okay, that's easy. Now I am basically enrolled to the system and I have all the necessary configuration in place that has been defined by the administrator, and I'm basically ready to go. I have also from here access to an app portal. Okay, now the system is pushing down an application. I install it. So basically, mandatory application that the administrator defines as important, all employees should have, for instance. Okay, if I click to go to app catalog, I will get the list of applications that are available for me to use. It's very easy to find. It's searchable. You could put it into categories. And also here you see that it's possible for the users to rate the application, provide feedback to other users, but also feedback for the administrator and developers. So this seems a good application, for instance. Okay, let's now look at the application. So as seen here, it's also forcing me to have a passcode, and I think this is very important as well. It's not up to the user to comply, so I will have to put in a passcode. I will select a quite simple one. And the strength of the passcode is defined by the administrator. It can be very complex, it can be easy. In this case, it was quite easy. Okay, let's see. So now I have payload, so I have the exchange account, I have restrictions, I have web clip, I have a device identity certificate, password policy, etc. Very good, very easy. Okay, now let's look at the application that was pushed down to me. I click on this. Okay, this is asking me to create a passcode for this specific application. I will skip that for now. And as you can see, it has been pre-configured with a user. Very good. So the MDM system also provided the configuration details to this application. And this is kind of a unique functionality actually. I log into the system now, and basically what this application is, it's a mobile content management system where I get access to all of my documents that are placed. For instance, my documents are basically, it's now synchronizing, so it will come. I have access to corporate documents like the Business Suite, SharePoint, Alfresco, OpenText, and other systems, and also file share. There are documents that are being pushed to me, 12 documents, so the administrator decides that these documents are very important for me, so he pushes that down to my device. Okay, very good. So it is synchronizing now, it's getting updated. So I can browse, I go to my documents, and now I can see that there are folders, there are even a spreadsheet available for me to use. This solution is also available, and I can access through a browser, which I've done here. As you can see, I have access to my documents, the same documents. I have access to corporate, and also I can share documents as well. So what I could do now is basically try to upload a document. For instance, this document here. So I will upload it to the system. And now it has been uploaded, so basically it will also be available on my mobile device when it has been synchronized. So now you can see that the same document is also accessible here. So if I want to, I can go in here, go to action. I can ask for this document to be available also offline when there is no coverage. I can also go in here, see more details about the document, or I can go in and even send it or share it with a partner or customers, and also open it and edit it That's also possible. So I can basically click on open here. It will then be open like here. And actually this document I can even click on the here and make some annotation as well if I want to. This is important, blah blah blah, etc., etc., and save it. Okay, so I'll put this down. And also, as the last part of this demo for the end user, it's possible for the administrator to basically log in to a self-service portal like this here. I will put it here. I will log in, and now you can see that I have access to same type of applications, and I can even go down here and look more closely on my devices. So basically, as you can see, it has recognized my device, and actually from this page I can also, for instance, remotely lock my device, and this is interested in case I've lost it or it has been stolen. And basically you now could see that it was more or less immediately closed. Okay, so this is part of the self-service functionality available within this application. So this basically completed the demonstration of the kind of end user perspective, where the end user very easily enrolled to the system. He got everything configured automatically. Application was pushed. In addition, he could browse through an enterprise app portal and very easily install those applications that he would like to have. In addition, he had access to all of the content systems, SAP Business Suite documents, SharePoint documents, etc. And he could also actually annotate and work on those documents as well, and also possibly share them with customers or partners or colleagues. Then we also saw that there's a self-service capabilities. In addition to the self-service enrollment, the users could actually also very easily remotely lock or wipe the device in case it's lost or stolen. Okay, now the next scenario, I will act as the administrator of applications. I will want to add an application to the Enterprise App Store. I would like to add maybe a commercial App Store app to the portal, and also I would like to actually add as a Fiori client, making it more easy consumable for the end users. And then also we will look at how the administrator could basically brand and localize the self-service portal. I'm now logged into the administrator portal of SAP Mobile Secure. First of all, I can easily see how many devices has been enrolled, etc. And actually, if I now refresh this, you will see that there is one more device is being added to the system, and that was my iPhone that I just added. Okay, but now let's look at how the administrator could easily add application to the portal. So I'll go to applications, and here I can manage my applications. So now, first of all, let's add a new application to the portal. So I click on this plus. In this case, let's select an enterprise application. So let's say it's a manager. I'll paste in the description. And then this can be selected whether it should be deployed to only managed users or also those users that is not managed by MDM. So it's also handling. This is very good for instance, connecting to business partners, providing apps to them as well. In this case, groups, okay, it will be using available for all. I can put in an icon, for instance, for this. Let's use this. And then I can put it into categories, owner info, and then let's go to the supported platforms. So it's following basically a structure here. So now the first thing I need to do is say that what system it's okay. In this case, it's iOS, it's for tablet, and I will now upload the binary. I will select minimum OS version and I will click on OK. Okay, very good. It was uploaded successfully. And now you can see that it's new, it's here. Basically now I can take some actions. So I'll go here, and here I can select for this to be set or requested for trial. Then someone has to approve it. And when someone has approved it, then it will be available for the defined trial users. I have the option also to set it directly to trial. I can request it to production. Then some other guy have to approve it, and then it will be available for all. Okay, in this case, I have the right to set it to production straight away, and I will do so. And also, I can send information to all subscribed users if I want to. So now the application will be made ready for the users. Now it's finished. So that's how easy it is to add an enterprise app to the portal. And if I want to, I could add a commercial App Store application, for instance. That could be from Apple App Store if I want to. I will just show you. And then I can type in the name of the application. And actually, as you can see, it basically searches for the App Store. I could take any application here. For instance, a timesheet. It will then add the text, multimedia, etc. And I follow exactly the same process. What's also interesting is that you have the possibility to create, and this is a very strong feature and unique feature, is basically to create an application, native application from a HTML5 web page. So basically it's using what is called Cordova technology to actually build an application. Let's see how that can be done. Select Fiori application. Customer, some good description here. I follow the same groups, multimedia, categories, owner info, all the good stuff. I go to the supported platforms. I click on Get Started. And here I type in the URL. Okay, type in the URL. I have it in, paste it in like this. And then I can also add icon, splash screen, etc. And then I will do the signing of the application as well. Put in the details there. As this is an Android application, I need to have the key store file. I need to have the password and the keychain. So that's it, basically. I can also add multimedia, documents, trial users as well. Okay, let's do OK and then see what happens. So this publishing takes some time, but okay, now it is finished. Very good. Now the next step is basically to set it in production or trial or what you want to do. I will set it to production immediately. So now basically we have created this application. Could be with the logo, etc. Brandable, easy for the user to get started, and here it is. Very good. It's a very strong offering actually. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. So what we've done, we've added the Enterprise App Store. We have added an App Store application. We have also created a SAP Fiori client. We have not looked at the branding of the self-service portal yet. Let's do that now. Basically, self-service. Go to my profile. So here I have the settings in order to customize. For instance, this end users license agreement. This I uploaded a file that I created. That could be also removed, of course, if you don't want to have it, etc. So there are some settings here. You can display the default language, etc. And also you can do the customization here. You could upload a new resource. That could be style sheet, it could be logo, background image, etc. etc. So it's very easy to customize, brand your enterprise portal so it has your look and feel. Okay, very good. Let's now imagine that I want to secure an existing application. Instead of spending months to develop a secure app, I would rather configure my security policy by a tool and relieve the developers to focus on functionality and usability. So that's basically the process. You upload an existing IPA or APK file to the system, you create and apply a policy, and you publish it very much the same way as we published application as the demo scenario 2. Okay, let's go to the portal again. So I go to applications, I go to application protection. So from here, interface, I will then manage the security of the application basically. So we could take an existing, so this is basically the application I created, Fiori application. Let's look at this specific one. So here you will see the different options that we have. First of all, there's an option to do application federation. This means that application can share the same security, meaning also that you have the possibility to, for instance, copy, paste content between those applications, but not outside of those applications. You could set an passphrase so that you have an application passcode, and you can decide the strength of this passphrase. And also you can decide what will happen in case the user is failing with the login. And there is a logout recovery as well. Then also very interesting is that you have the possibility to do what we call per application VPN. So it's not a device-based VPN, it's basically per application. So securing the traffic from your application to your VPN gateway. And basically you have two options there. You can terminate on a standard IPsec VPN gateway, could be Cisco, Juniper, Checkpoint, etc. Or a better option would be to use what we call Atlas VPN, which is an optimized VPN concentrator for mobile, both in terms of functionality and price. This is the best choice. It provides an easier user experience as well, handling of certificates, etc. And here you will then configure the access towards your VPN gateway, whether it's this what we call Atlas VPN or it's an IPsec VPN, and you have all the different IPsec standards that you can select from in order to meet your requirements and also the existing configuration of your VPN gateway. And here you also have an end user's license agreement for your application. Imagine for instance, that you're providing this application to a business partner that does not have the MDM policy that you have applied, then it's very important also to provide some kind of a guidance in terms of the usage here as well. Actually, you can also limit where this application can work. So basically, you can define that this application only works within this defined area. You have some firewall capabilities. You have some capabilities to limit, for instance, the expiration of the application. For instance, if you have temporary workers, or if you have, let's say, a beta application, then this application will not work after November 14th in this case. You have copy-paste protection, meaning that you cannot copy content from this application to an insecure area of your device. You have FIPS enabled encryption, very strong encryption. You have jailbreak, root detection, etc. A lot of functionality. And basically what you need to do is define the policy, apply the policy, and when you apply the policy, it basically creates a new IPA or APK file, which you will then publish the same way as you would with another application, as I showed you in demo scenario 2. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. So we've shown the different policy options you have when adding additional security to an existing application. Okay, remember, enterprise mobility management is fundamental to success in mobility. Now all the application vendors are moving and enabling mobile access to business systems. And mobile security is more than only managing devices. It's about the application security. It's about content security. Also remember, SAP is the market leader, and we are focusing on improving the mobile experience. Okay, remember the complete offering that we are providing. It's available in the cloud, so making it simple to start and manage your devices, application, and content. SAP secures and simplifies your mobile journey. My journey to Torshammaren in Romsdalen was secured by the best climbing equipment and also by my climbing friend holding the rope. The same way, SAP will secure and simplify your journey. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to contact me. Thank you.